Introducing first in the corner to my left, from Long Island, New York, she's more than a woman. Welcome back, Kris Statlander! Her opponent in the corner to my right, from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the Afro-Punk, Trish Adora!
Both women with a raucous ovation here. The audience making their love of both ladies clear. I think this is going to be a very tit-for-tat competition. Kris Statlander assuming tremendous amount of confidence here. Trish with the nod of respect with the handshake, and these ladies are off with the lockup, Paul.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm going to see. I'm just very excited for whatever we do end up seeing between these two, because this is a matchup that has been a long time in the making, and finally the moment is here.
I would call it a dream match. I would go as far as to call it a Beyond Universe dream match.
Beyond has a universe?
Yes, it's the Beyond Universe. Get with it. We're better than Marvel. We are.
Okay, yes, we are.
I don't watch Marvel. I just watch pro wrestling.
But it's like we're seeing two superheroes here in so many ways. I mean, Kris Statlander
most certainly
has really evolved into the total package as a competitor, and Trish Adora has been on a meteoric rise. I still feel like we talked about with Little Mean Kathleen earlier with different levels. I still feel like there's a different level to be had with Trish Adora.
Well, maybe this is the day that she does level up, if it's possible for Trish Adora to level up anymore. Might I add, though, there is a bit of an accessory here on the left arm of Trish Adora. A doctor told her that she's cleared to compete, but she has torn a few ligaments in her left hand. So we'll see how that affects her in-ring game here. The ref will certainly call it down the middle, and if anything occurs, we will look out for the safety of Adora first and foremost. But right now, Kris Statlander has her firmly in her grasp. Let's talk about Statlander. She has 5 years of experience in the ring, trained at Creative Pro, one of the best schools, if not the best school in New York for pro wrestling training. I actually worked quite a bit with Kris on and saw her potential and athleticism way back when in Long Island. So to see that meteoric rise is really, really humbling. I really feel truly honored to be able to call this match as a woman, seeing two juggernauts in the ring, the future, undoubtedly, of professional wrestling.
These two represent so much for so many people, and really one thing they do represent is what women can do in our great sport.
Quick cover!
But representing the levels that women can get to in our great sport, like I just mentioned.
Yep.
And for Kris Statlander, it seemed like in many ways she was on the trajectory that Trish Adora is on now. And now that we have seen Kris Statlander go on to AEW, it really is for Trish Adora a test and a question. Can I take that next step in my career?
Well, she'll certainly get her answer today. Last year at IWTV 100, we saw these two in tag team competition. Adora going tagging with Lee Moriarty against Kris and OC, but it was ultimately the team of OC and Statlander that came out victorious. Now, this is a totally different ballgame. This is singles competition, and we're seeing that power of Kris on full display. Goes for that cover. Now, my whole thing is that if Trish wants to level up, she's going to have to play the ground game that she's so comfortable with Kris Statlander, but she's also going to have to play Statlander's game maybe and use some power moves. What do you think, Paul?
I think for Trish Adora, it's about confidence, and that is, it sounds like it could be cliche, it sounds like it could be simple, but sometimes in our sport, it's the simplest things that play the biggest factor. And for her, it has to be keeping that confidence, keeping that poise, because as we know, Kris Statlander has both of those in droves.
Yes, and now Statlander with a straitjacket hold applied. But to that point, are you saying that perhaps Trish is less confident in going into this match than other matches she's been involved in?
100%. I mean, you're going in there against somebody who paved the way not only for you, but for the entire locker room here today.
And in many ways, I mean, Kris Statlander broke out on the indies at Beyond Wrestling. I mean, her matches against John Silver, you know, the list goes on and on.
I called so many of those, and to see her how she is today really is a testament to who she is.
Oh, a powerhouse to the fullest, hooks both legs. I mean, you've seen her on AEW television. Have you seen how she hoists people up with just one arm?
She was always a freak athlete. It's about putting together the total package, putting it all together and executing, and that is what she does, I think, better than maybe any other female competitor in the world right now.
But in the same token, we have Trish Adora, incredibly methodical and calculating in the ring. There's not one move that she does that she missteps. Well, it's rare that she missteps.
But you can't game plan for Kris Statlander. You can try, but she is just so good at everything that Trish Adora, I feel like, just has to keep her wits about her if she wants to do anything here.
Seems like both of these ladies are having trouble outsmarting each other right now. Very tit for tat. Like I said, I called it.
There's a shot. There's one from Adora. And this is what Statlander, I think, has to avoid. A striking battle, because Adora could hit that one big shot. All it takes is one.
Oh, well, maybe attempting that lariat Tubman. Yes, it connects!
But look at the pain.
Oh.
The pain, the damage that Kris Statlander did up until this point just saved her, because if Trish Adora made that pin, it would have been all over.
Trish Adora clearly unable to get that pin because of the amount of pain she's in from that splint on her wrist and that lariat Tubman. But Kristen now appears to be getting on her feet first. No, oh no, it's Trish who rises to her feet first. That definitely threw Statlander off. First time we're seeing her very vulnerable here. She's staggering, but she's continuing on. Big forearm to Adora. Sends Adora into the corner, but Adora delivering a forearm of her own and another, lighting up Statlander, Paul.
You can see the confidence building in Adora. She has to be able to keep it moving.
She might want to stay away from those Irish whips, and oh wow, the cross body, just unable to calculate that with Statlander's power, but both of these ladies are just able to predict each other so well. Kris off the ropes, big knee. I think Adora might be knocked out.
She's out. She is on the ropes. Referee Bill Thompson needs to check on that, but she's back on her feet. Tries that Crow Cop high kick, misses. Tries the back suplex. Turns into a German. Almost a count of 3. And this is where the poise is going to come into play. She has taken a beating. She has taken damage. Can she dig down deep and take it to the next level?
Trish Adora is a fighter of fighters. She is going to continue on until she has no more fight in her. Oh, victory roll!
Shoulders down. Almost a count of 3. And there is the Crow Cop high kick to the head. Blue Thunder! And Adora somehow, whether it was momentum or something else, getting that shoulder up at the count of 2.
Just kicking out on sheer instinct. Statlander, the frustration building. You know, maybe she wasn't expecting this kind of fight from Trish Adora.
Maybe, maybe not. But I think she knows that now Trish Adora can handle all that she has given and then some, and maybe she has to go big time if she wants to pull off the win at Aces High.
Trish Adora has always dealt the cards at hand in the best way. Oh, wait. Oh, hoisting Adora up on her shoulders. We've seen this before.
So many times.
Oh!
Welcome home, Kris Statlander. She is looking to finish it off.
Uh-oh, I know what this is. Oh, perhaps attempting those leg scissors, but Adora able to counter. Oh my gosh, 2.5.
Almost the black hole into the back breaker.
If that would have been the 3 count, I would firmly call that an upset. Whoa.
It would have been shocking in so many ways. A near fall only for Trish Adora.
And now Adora absorbing the energy of the crowd, hoisting herself up. She still has fight left. It is time for her to ascend to the next level.
Hold on! Wasn't able to hook that other leg.
Right. Uh-oh.
Gonna go for a backslide, no. There it is.
Afrotech scouting out that one.
Gonna sweep the legs out. Look at that reversed. Shoulders down. Back and forth they go.
Okay, back and forth. Both of these ladies vying for the cover, vying for, the power position, and now.
Gonna go to that armbar. No,
and the pin.
Hooks it. Looked like an armbar, turned it into a pinfall.
Trish Adora using that technical prowess in her wheelhouse, but Statlander off the ropes, patented leg scissors.
The axe kick took Adora's head off, hooks the leg.
Wow.
But Adora still surviving here at Aces High.
Adora not kicking out until the very last second.
And now Kris Statlander trying to figure out what her next move is going to be here at Aces High. And maybe, just maybe, she's gonna have to get a little nastier than she usually would.
We will certainly see. I see a look in Kris Statlander's eye, but I also see a gleam of hope for Trish Adora here.
Gonna try.
Oh, attempting that tombstone!
No. The worst possible reversal. Is that it? Statlander is your winner here at the White Eagle.
Here is your winner, Kris Statlander.
Statlander picks up the victory in an unbelievable contest that gets a well-deserved standing ovation.
The crowd on their feet. Certainly for both of these ladies. Statlander victorious, and Trish,
she might be hurt.
She might be hurt. That, like I said, those ligaments are torn. She fought through this because she knew how much of a big opportunity, high-stakes match this was. Both ladies overcome with emotion. The sportsmanship of Kris Statlander on full display, and Trish Adora proving why she is one of the best independent wrestlers in the world.